Now we have this new concept, tax and surcharge rate. The title of the chapter is actually capping of surcharge rate at 15%. Now we know pretty well that for 5 people, individual HUF, AOP, BOI and AJP, the surcharge rate is 0%, 10%, 15%, 25% and 37% depending on the amount of net income. Now out of these 5 different rates of surcharge, this higher rate 25 and 37%, which were introduced with effect from AY 2021 by Srimati Nirmala Sitharamanji, these two higher rate of surcharge will not apply and surcharge rate will be restricted to 15%. That is called capping of surcharge at 15% rate on tax on certain incomes for individuals HUF, AOP, BOI and AJP. How much is the surcharge rate? Surcharge rate is 10, 15, 25 and 37% of the tax if the NTI exceeds 50 lakh but up to 1 crore, exceeds 1 crore but up to 2 crore, exceeds 2 crore but is up to 5 crore and exceeds 5 crore, then so and so. Now 25% and 37% were introduced with effect from AY 2021. You don't need to remember from which year. This capping concept is applicable on, that is, instead of 25 and 37%, the surcharge rate will be restricted to 15% of tax on these 4 special incomes. Number 1, short-term capital gain referred to in section 111A, which is taxable otherwise at 15% rate. Long-term capital gain referred to in 112A, which is taxable at 10%, and dividend income, which is taxable at slab rate. And with effect from AY 23-24, even normal long-term capital gain referred to in section 112A. So up till now there were 3 incomes, but from AY 23-24, the surcharge rate on tax on these 4 incomes will be restricted to 15% of tax. Let's call these 4 incomes as special incomes for the purpose of our understanding. Special incomes, of course these are special incomes, but they are not called as special income. So what we'll do is that the net income, after calculating tax on net income will be split into 2 parts. How much is the special income, that is these 4 special incomes, and how much is the other income. Other income we will call it as normal income. That does not mean it is always a normal income. It could include some special income also, like winning from lottery, crossword puzzle, which is taxable at 30% rate, which will also include capital gain on virtual digital asset, which is again taxable at 30% rate, and it will include other incomes which are taxable at slab rate. So other income, which we are calling it as normal income, that does not mean only that income which is taxable at slab rate. It could include some special tax rate income also, but for the purpose of our understanding for this capping of surcharge at 15%, we are splitting net income into 2 parts, calling these 4 incomes as special income and all other income as normal income. But let me remind you that all other income need not necessarily be the normal income, need not necessarily be taxable as per slab rate only. There could be some income here which is taxable at some flat rate. So remember these 4 incomes. This is important from exam perspective. What does this mean? This table means that surcharge rate on the amount of tax on these 4 incomes covered by 111A, 112, 112A and dividend income shall not exceed 15%. So this particular concept will be applicable only in case where the income is exceeding 2 crore and is up to 5 crore, or it is exceeding 5 crore, whereby surcharge rate of 25% or 37% was going to be applicable. If the income is up to 2 crore, then surcharge rate could be 0%, 10% or 15%. When surcharge rate itself is up to 15% or 10% or 0%, then this entire concept plays no role. This concept will play a role only and only when the net income is more than 2 crore or more than 5 crore. That means 10, 25, 10, 15, 25, 37% surcharge rate on other income, on tax on other income, will be applicable depending on the amount of total income. Let's try to understand this with the help of this table. So how is this table given in the Finance Act? The surcharge rates of 25 and 37% were introduced by Finance Act 2019, that means from financial year 1920, that means from assessment year 2021. You don't need to remember from which year it is applicable. It's AY 23-24, but still institute is asking question on this. Okay, so understand, if the income is up to 50 lakh, net income is up to 50 lakh, then the surcharge rate will be 0, including these 4 special income, because if income is up to 50 lakh, then this does not create any problem. If the net income is exceeding 50 lakh but is up to 1 crore, including these 4 special incomes covered by section 111A, 112, 112A and dividend income, then surcharge rate will be 10%. Still, that concept of capping of surcharge at 15% will not apply, because that will apply only when surcharge rate of 25 or 37% is attracted. Third situation, where the net income is exceeding 1 crore but is up to 2 crore, including these 4 special income, still surcharge rate is 15% of tax, therefore this concept will still not be applicable. So this concept what we are going to discuss in this chapter does not apply when the income is up to 2 crore. Concept will apply only in situation number 4, 5 and 6, where the income is more than 2 crore rupees. Let's now understand. So situation 4 plus 5 are to be read in conjunction with each other, and then situation number 6. Situation 4 plus situation 5. Situation 4 says total income is more than 2 crore but is up to 5 crore. Situation 5 says total income is more than 5 crore. So more than 2 crore, more than 5 crore, but excluding these 4 special incomes. More than 5 crore excluding these 4 special incomes. What does this mean? This means that other income, itself, excluding these special incomes, other income itself is more than 2 crore, and here other income itself is more than 5 crore. Other income excluding these 4 special income itself is more than 5 crore. If other income is more than 2 crore or other income is more than 5 crore, then in situation number 4, what will be the surcharge rate? Then now we'll have to divide the tax into 2 parts. How much is the tax on other income? Whatever is the tax on other income, on that tax on other normal income, we will apply 25% surcharge rate, whatever is applicable for this particular slab, income exceeding 2 crore but up to 5 crore. But surcharge rate on tax on these 4 special incomes will be capped or will be restricted to 15%. Similarly, when the total income is more than 5 crore, and that too excluding special incomes, that means other income itself is more than 5 crore, then surcharge rate will be 37% of tax on normal income, and on tax on 4 special income it will be restricted to 15%. Let us try to understand this with a small example. Supposingly, the other income, that is normal income, other income itself is more than 2 crore. Say other income is 280 lakhs, and this is 4 special incomes, the total of these 4 special incomes is, let's say, 20 lakh. That means total income is 300 lakh, which is more than 2 crore but up to 5 crore, excluding these 4 special income. Total net taxable income is 300 lakhs. Then what to do in this example? Whatever is the tax on this other income of 280 lakh, which is more than 2 crore, surcharge rate of 25% will be applied on the tax on 280 lakh. And whatever is the tax on these 4 special incomes, tax on these 4 special income, surcharge rate will be restricted to 15% instead of 25%. Similarly, in this example, in this situation number 5, let's say other income is more than 5 crore itself. Other income is 580 lakhs, and the 4 special income is, let's say, 20 lakhs. So total income is 600 lakhs, that is 6 crore total. Then what to do in this example? Again, just like previous point, whatever is the tax on other income, on that you apply surcharge rate of 37%. And whatever is the tax on this 4 special incomes, tax on that you will apply surcharge rate of 15%. That means here total income will have to be divided into 2 parts, and the tax on these 2 incomes will have to be computed separately. However, situation number 4 and 5 are on the similar lines, whereby the total income exceeds 2 crore rupees excluding these 4 special incomes. That means in both the situation, the other income itself is more than 2 crore. However, situation number 6, this is the most important and most favorite of institute, stating that the total income is greater than 2 crore. Maybe it is exceeding 5 crore or not exceeding 5 crore, that is immaterial, but total income is more than 2 crore including these 4 special incomes referred to in these 4 sections. Meaning thereby the total income including these 4 incomes is more than 2 crore. That means it is a situation where the total income is greater than 2 crore, and the situation and the case is not covered by situation 4 and 5. When would it have been covered by situation 4 and 5? When would it be covered by situation 4 and 5? Situation 4 would apply when the other income itself is more than 2 crore or other income itself is more than 5 crore. So which situation are we talking about in case number 6 or situation 6? We are talking about a situation whereby both the incomes are less than 2 crore rupees, at least other income is less than 2 crore, other income is let's say 180 lakh, and for special income could be more than 2 crore, more than 5 crore, or less than 5 crore. Other income for special income is also 180 lakh. Total income is 360 lakhs. That means other income is less than 2 crore, total income is greater than 2 crore. This is the total income which is greater than 2 crore, and the situation is not covered by case number 4 and 5. Case number 4, other income is greater than 2 crore. Here other income is less than 2 crore. That means not covered by situation 4. Situation 5, other income is greater than 5 crore. Here other income is less than 5 crore. That means not covered by situation 5 also. But the total income is greater than 2 crore. That means situation number 6 will be applicable. In this situation, tax on both the incomes will be, surcharge rate on tax on both the incomes will be 15%. This is a bit off the track situation, and that is why it is the important situation and favorite of institute. This means total income is greater than 2 crore because of these 4 special incomes and not because of other income. That means both the incomes are less than 2 crore, or maybe special income is greater than 2 crore, come what may be, other income is less than 2 crore. That is what is the situation. Then surcharge rate on tax on both the incomes will be 15%. I hope you have understood this. Let us try to understand this with the help of this example. Other income is less than 2 crore, 180 lakh. 4 special incomes are 120 lakh, or you can take any example. Total income is greater than 2 crore. Let me give you another example. Total income is more than 2 crore. Other income is 180 lakh, that is less than 2 crore. Special income, instead of 120 lakh, let me take 720 lakh. 720 lakh, which is more than 2 crore, which is also more than 5 crore. Whether it is more than 2 crore, less than 2 crore, more than 5 crore, less than 5 crore makes no difference. Total income here is 900 lakh. Total income should be more than 2 crore, and this income, other income, is less than 2 crore. That is what is the situation. Then surcharge rate on tax on both the incomes will be 15%. Let us try to understand. So as we discussed, the applicability of above provisions for individual HUF, AOP, BOI has been extended to dividend also from by Finance Act 22 from AY 23-24, and LTCG under section 112 also by Finance Act 22. Now this Finance Act 22, this is also by way of Finance Act 22, but dividend was already announced in the budget. LTCG was included in the list at a later stage. So up to AY 22-23, only 2 incomes were subjected to this capping. 2 types of special short-term capital gain and special long-term capital gain. However, this point is not relevant. You have to understand the current position is that tax rate on all the 4 incomes will be subjected to surcharge at maximum 15%. Let us try to summarize everything. Simple language summary. Now this concept of capping is applicable only when the total income exceeds 2 crore, or it exceeds 5 crore, but at least 2 crore it is certainly exceeding. When the total income is up to 2 crore, this concept will have no role to play. I will not say the concept is useless or irrelevant, but the concept becomes non-applicable because the income is up to 2 crore. If it is up to 2 crore, then 15%, then the surcharge rate will be either 10 or 15%. 25 and 37% will not apply only. When 25 and 37 do not apply, then this capping concept does not apply only, it fails. So I am dividing this entire scenario into 2 situations. Situation 1, situation number 2. Situation 1, if the NTI including 4 special income is less than or equal to 2 crore, then the surcharge rate will be normal 0, 10 or 15. The concept of capping does not apply only because 25 and 37% are not applicable. So capping concept will be applicable only when the net income including 4 special income is greater than 2 crore. There will be 2 possibilities. Which 2 possibility? First possibility is governed by situation number 6, and the next possibility is governed by situation number 4 and situation number 5. Let's finish off with situation number 6. Situation 6, net income is greater than 2 crore, but because of these 4 special incomes. That means normal income, other income is up to 2 crore. Normal income is less than or equal to 2 crore, and when we add these 4 special income, then only net income exceeds 2 crore. That example which I gave you here, this example, this particular point, other income is less than 2 crore and total income is greater than 2 crore. We check the income of other income, amount of other income, and amount of total income. Okay, then what to do? then in such situation surcharge rate on the tax on entire NTI will be 15%. Okay, even on tax on other income also it will not be 25 or 37%. Everything will be subjected to 15% surcharge rate only, and this situation is more important as compared to situation number B. Situation number B, not so complicated. Understand, net income is greater than 2 crore, but net income is greater than 2 crore not because of these 4 special incomes, but because of normal income itself only. That means normal income itself is greater than 2 crore irrespective of the amount of 4 special incomes. What was the example for this? Example for this, normal income or other income is, normal income is let's say 500 lakhs, and the special income, 4 special incomes including dividend, 4 special income is let's say 120 lakhs. That means total income is 620 lakh. Then what to do? Then in such situation, surcharge rate on the tax on these 4 special income will be restricted to 15%. This is called capping. Surcharge rate on tax on other normal income, surcharge rate on a tax on other normal income will depend upon the amount of such other normal income. In our example, amount of normal income is 5 crore. If the amount of normal income is greater than 5 crore, then surcharge rate on tax on that normal income will be 37%. And if the amount of such other income is up to 5 crore, more than 2 crore, then surcharge rate on tax on other income will be 25%. Surcharge rate on tax on this will be 25 or 37, and surcharge rate on tax on this other income will be capped at 15%. That is what is the story. Let us try to understand this concept with the help of 30 illustrations. 30 illustrations, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and last is 30. Let's understand. Serial number, amount of 4 special incomes in lakhs, amount of other income, and the amount of total income. 4 special incomes, normal income, amount of total income, then surcharge rate on 4 special incomes and surcharge rate on other normal income, tax on other normal income. One by one, first 4 illustrations are technically useless because in first 4 illustration the special income is nil, 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 nil. That means the total income will comprise of only other normal income. So in this situation, what will happen? The surcharge rate will totally depend upon the amount of such other income. Total income itself is same as other income. Other income is 40 lakh, so total income is also 40 lakh. The surcharge rate will be 0. Total income is 40, so surcharge rate will be 0. And surcharge rate on special incomes, tax on special income not applicable because special income amount itself is 0. Total income is 60 lakh and the other income is also 60 lakh. Other income 60, total income also 60. Now it is more than 50 lakh. This is more than 50 lakh. So surcharge rate ideally should be 10%. So surcharge rate of 10% will apply on tax on this other income. Tax on special income is nil because special income itself is nil. Third illustration, special income is nil, other income is 110, total income is also 110. Surcharge rate on tax on other income will be not applicable because other income is nil. Total income is more than 1 crore but up to 2 crore, more than 1 crore, therefore surcharge rate will be 15%. Whenever surcharge rate on total income is going to be 15%, this capping concept does not apply only. Fourth illustration, special income is 0, other income is 210, total income thus is also 210, which is more than 2 crore. Surcharge rate on special income will be not applicable because special income itself is nil. Whatever is the income is the total income, whatever is the total income is comprising of other income. So surcharge rate with income more than 2 crore will be 25%. In case where the next illustration, in case where special income is 0, other income is more than 5 crore, total income is based on other income which is more than 5 crore, then surcharge rate on tax on other income will be 37%. Surcharge rate on special income will be not applicable because it is income is 0. Now first 5 illustrations were useless, so not to be studied again. You have had a look at it. More important is next 5 illustration, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and whatever I marked with the bold letters 9 and 10, they will be more important. In the next 5 situation, the special income is less than 1 crore but it is more than 50 lakh. Special income is 60 lakh rupees. Special income is 60 lakh rupees, other income is 40, total is 100. Total is 100, that means more than 50 lakh but up to 100 lakh. The surcharge rate will be 10% on the tax on both the incomes. Then the next illustration, special income is 60 lakhs, other income is also 60, total income is 120, that means more than 100 lakh. Then surcharge rate should be 15%. If surcharge rate is 15%, then also what the concept that we studied today will not be applicable. Surcharge rate will be 15% on both the types of tax because the income is less than 2 crore or up to 2 crore. Capping concept will play a role only if the total income is more than 2 crore. So next illustration number 8, again same situation, special income is 60, other income is 110, total income is 170. Other income is greater than 100, normal income is greater than 50 but less than, special income is greater than 50 but up to 100 lakh. The total income is greater than 100 lakh but up to 2 crore. That means surcharge rate will still be 15% on tax on both the incomes. Most important is situation number 9 and 10. These two situations are to be remembered from exam perspective, where the special income is 60, other income is greater than 2 crore, other income itself is more than 2 crore. Total income is 270 lakh, which is again more than 2 crore but less than 5 crore or up to 5 crore. Now what to do? Now in this situation where the total income is greater than 2 crore, surcharge rate of 25% should have been applied. Which situation would it be covered by? Situation 4, 5, 6. Which one would it be? It will be situation number 5, situation number 4, whereby the other normal income itself is greater than 2 crore. Other income in our example is 210 lakh, irrespective of the amount of special incomes. So in this illustration number 9, other income itself is greater than 2 crore. Total income is also greater than 2 crore. Amount of special income does not matter whether it is exceeding 2 crore or not exceeding 2 crore, it makes no difference. Then surcharge rate on tax on this other income will be 25%, but surcharge rate on tax on special income will be capped at 15%. The surcharge rate should have ideally been 25% on tax on both the incomes, but on normal income it will be 25% as usual. But on special income tax, it will be capped at 15%, will not be 25%. Similarly, situation number 10, which I have marked down with bold, that's why it is important. The other income is 5 crore 10 lakh. Special income is still 60 lakh, but other income is greater than 5 crore. If other income is greater than 5 crore, total income is 570, which is greater than 5 crore. Surcharge rate should have been 37%. But surcharge rate on tax on special income will be capped at 15%. Surcharge rate on tax on other income, normal income, will be 37%, 25 or 37% depending upon the amount of such other income. I hope you are clear with this. Situation 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Next 5 situation where the special income is 110. Special income is more than 1 crore. Earlier special income was more than 50 lakh but up to 1 crore. Now the special income is greater than 100 lakhs. Amount of special income has no relevance. We have to check, basically we have to focus on the amount of other income. Situation 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Naturally, as I have marked, 14 and 15 will be important. 11, 12, 13 can be ignored. Starting with 11th illustration, special income is 110, normal income is 40, total is 150. 150 is greater than 100 but up to 2 crore. Therefore, surcharge rate will be 10% on tax on both the incomes. So this is irrelevant situation. This is not our matter of concern. This is easy. Next illustration, special income is 110, normal income is 60, total is 170. Still it is greater than 1 crore but it is up to 2 crore. Surcharge rate will be still 10% on tax on both the types of income. Therefore, this is again unimportant situation. Situation number 13, other income is 110. Special income is 110, normal income is also 110, total is 220. Now this is exceeding 200, exceeding 2 crore but up to 5 crore. It is exceeding 2 crore, surcharge rate ideally should have been 25% on tax on both of them, but surcharge rate, this is governed by situation number 6, whereby total income is greater than 2 crore but other income is less than 2 crore or up to 2 crore. This situation number 6, what we discuss about, that NTI is greater than 2 crore because of these 4 special incomes. If these 4 special incomes were not there, then normal income is up to 2 crore. When we add 4 special income, then only NTI is exceeding 2 crore. Otherwise, normal income is, if 4 special incomes were not there, then the normal income is less than 2 crore or up to 2 crore. So is the situation, if we remove these 4 special income in illustration 13, then normal income will be less than 2 crore or up to 2 crore. The surcharge rate will be 15% on tax on both of them. Illustration 14 and 15 I have marked as important, whereby special income is still 110, other income is greater than 2 crore. If other income is greater than 2 crore, then, and the total income is also greater than 2 crore, then surcharge rate ideally should have been 25%. But surcharge rate on tax on special income will be kept at 15%, and surcharge rate on tax on other normal income will be 25% because other income is greater than 2 crore. Here the other income was not greater than 2 crore, therefore surcharge rate was 15% on tax on both, even though the total income was greater than 2 crore. Illustration number 15, special income is 110, normal income is more than 5 crore. If normal income is more than 5 crore, then surcharge rate should have been 37%. Total income is greater than 5 crore, surcharge rate should have been 37%. Surcharge rate will be 37, but only on tax on other income, not on tax on special income. Tax on special income, surcharge rate will be kept at or restricted to 15%. Now illustration 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, whereby the amount of special income is greater than 2 crore, if you can see. However, let me warn you, what I am trying to explain you is that the amount of special income has no relevance in our understanding of the concept of capping of surcharge. Just like previous point, illustration number 19 and 20 will be important. That's why I have marked them in bold letters. Illustration 16, 17, 18 can be ignored. Illustration 16, special income is 210, but other normal income is just 40 lakh rupees. Total is greater than 2 crore. So total is greater than 2 crore, not because of normal income, but because of special income. If that is the situation, surcharge rate will be 15% on tax on both of them. Again, same situation, 210 lakh is a special income, more than 2 crore. Normal income is 60 lakh, less than 2 crore. Total is 270 lakh, which is more than 2 crore. If normal income, other income is less than 2 crore and the total income is greater than 2 crore, then surcharge rate will be restricted to 15% on both of them, on tax on both the incomes. Illustration 18, special income is 210, other normal income is less than 2 crore, but total income is greater than 2 crore. Understand, whenever total income is greater than 2 crore but other income, normal income is up to 2 crore, then surcharge rate will be 15% on both of them. Next, illustration 19 and 20 are important. Special income is 210 lakh, other income is also 210. Now other income is greater than 2 crore. If other income is greater than 2 crore, then surcharge rate on tax on other income will be 25%, and surcharge rate on tax on special income will be restricted to 15% instead of 25%. Total income is greater than 2 crore but less than 5 crore. I hope you are understanding. 20th illustration, understand this very carefully. Special income is 210, other income is 510, other income is greater than 5 crore. Therefore, other income will attract surcharge rate of 37%. Total income is also greater than 5 crore. So surcharge rate should have been 37%. So will be the case. Tax on other income will attract surcharge rate of 37%, but surcharge rate on tax on special incomes, for special income, will be kept at 15%. Illustration 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Here the special income is greater than 5 crore. However, the amount of special income has no role to play. If you can see all these illustrations, you will have a proper understanding if you glance through all of them. I have tried covering everything very comprehensively. Again, situation 21, 22, 23 are okay. 24 and 25 will be the most important. Special income, starting with 21 illustration, special income is 510 lakh, other income is 40 lakhs only, that is less than 2 crore or even less than 50 lakhs. Total income is exceeding 5 crore. Total income is exceeding 5 crore should attract surcharge rate of 37%. But total income is exceeding 5 crore or exceeding 2 crore not because of normal income but because of adding special incomes. If total income, if other income is less than 2 crore, then surcharge rate will be restricted to 15% on tax on both of them. Next illustration 22. Special income is 510 lakh, other income is 60 lakh, that is more than 50 lakh. Earlier it was less than 50 lakh, now it is more than 50 lakh but up to 100 lakh. It is definitely less than 2 crore. Total income is more than 5 crore, therefore it should attract surcharge rate of 37% in general, but surcharge rate on tax on 60 lakh will be 15% and surcharge rate on tax on 510 will also be 15. Are you understanding? Illustration 23 now. Special income is 510, again more than 5 crore. Other income is 110 lakh, which is again less than 2 crore. Total income is more than 2 crore, more than 5 crore also, more than 2 crore, more than 5 crore. Surcharge rate should have been 37% because it is much more than 5 crore. But because the normal income is less than 2 crore, therefore surcharge rate will be restricted to 15% of tax on both the incomes. Illustration 24 and 25. Other income is 210 lakh but special income is 510 lakh. Other income is this time exceeding 2 crore rupees. If it is exceeding 2 crore rupees, then tax on this will attract certainly surcharge rate of 25% and not 15% as we discussed in the previous 3 illustrations. Total income is more than 2 crore, more than 5 crore. Surcharge rate should have been 37% but will not be 37%. Now this is a beautiful illustration, understand this very carefully. Surcharge rate, because of total income exceeding 5 crore, total income is exceeding 5 crore, surcharge rate should have had been 37%, but will not be 37%. Understand, it will depend upon how much is the amount of other normal income. If the other normal income is greater than 2 crore but is up to 5 crore, then it should attract surcharge rate of 25%, and so surcharge rate on tax on other income will be 25% and not 37%. Understand this illustration very carefully. Many people fail to understand this. They end up applying 37% here also. Here it will not be 37%, here it will be 25%, and surcharge rate on tax on special income will be capped at 15%. Next illustration, special income is more than 5 crore, other income is also more than 5 crore, attracting 37% surcharge. Total income is definitely more than 5 crore. It should attract surcharge rate of 37%. Since other income is more than 5 crore, it fetches surcharge rate of 37%. Therefore, tax on other income will be 37%. This is covered by situation number 5, or situation number 5 means this particular point number 5. Tax on other income will attract surcharge rate of 37%, but surcharge rate on tax on 4 special income will be restricted to 15%. That is what is applicable in illustration number 25. Total income is 1020 lakhs, more than 10 crore also. However, surcharge rate on other income, tax on other income will be 37% because other income is greater than 5 crore. But surcharge rate on special income, tax on special income will be restricted to 15%. Illustration 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 are just for the sake of your knowledge. This is a special situation where we have special incomes but we don't have any normal income. This is a bit off the track situation. If assessee has only special income is less than 50 lakh, more than 50 but less than 100 or equal to 100, greater than 100 but up to 2 crore, greater than 2 crore but up to 5 crore, and last illustration it is greater than 5 crore. Now amount of special income has no relevance at all. The total income is totally based on amount of special income. Normal income is not there only. Then in such situation there will not be any surcharge rate on the tax on normal income. Surcharge rate will totally depend upon the amount of special income. Here it is 40 lakh total income, so surcharge rate will be 0. Here the total income is greater than 50 lakh but up to 1 crore. Therefore surcharge rate will be 10%. Should not exceed 15% but can be 10%. Here the total income is greater than 1 crore but up to 2 crore, so surcharge rate will be 15. Surcharge rate should be 15 and it is 15. Right? Now in this illustration, the total income is more than 2 crore. Total income is more than 2 crore but there is no normal income. Normal income is not there. Surcharge on tax on normal income is not applicable. Entire income is comprising of special income, and therefore instead of surcharge rate being 25%, the surcharge rate will be kept at 15%. And the last illustration, special income is greater than 5 crore, normal income is 0, so total income is also greater than 5 crore. It should have attracted surcharge rate of 37%, but instead of 37%, it will be kept at 15%, restricted to 15%. This is called capping of surcharge on these 4 special income, tax on these 4 special income, but for which people? Only for individual HUF, AOP, BOI and AJP, mainly individual HUF. And tax on other income is nil, because other income is nil, therefore surcharge on tax on other income is not applicable. That's it. With that, this video comes to an end. I hope you have understood this video, but remember, let me just recap finally. Most important is this situation number 6, or rather in this table, in the summary table, this situation where normal income is up to 2 crore and total income, net income, total income is greater than 2 crore but normal income is up to 2 crore, then surcharge rate will be 15% on tax on both the incomes. That's it. With that, this video comes to an end. I hope you have understood it entirely. Wish you all a very good luck.